candeia, viva a cuíca do mestre Marçal, viva a Portela, viva a Mangueira, viva o fundo do nosso quintal. Viva a cartola, viva a candeia, viva a cuíca do mestre Marçal, viva a Portela, viva a Mangueira, viva o fundo do nosso quintal.
Rio de Janeiro is a city known for being the heart of Brazil's vibrant culture and being home to one of the 7 wonders of the world. It has incredible natural beauty, from its golden beaches to its breathtaking mountains. However, the beating heart of Rio lies within the city's infamous favelas. The word favela, which originated in Rio during the 1800s, is another name for an informal settlement, ghetto or slum. These settlements were formed when poor citizens, mainly of African descent, were pushed out of the city into the surrounding hills. This is how the favelas of Rio de Janeiro were formed. The favelas are ruled and controlled by drug lords in charge of organised gangs. These gangs rule by maintaining order and guaranteeing safety for its residents. Over the years, there has been many attempts to take control of the favelas by the military, resulting in violence and many deaths of civilians, not to mention countless shootouts between rival gangs inside and outside the favelas. Despite the violent history and rife drug use, people from around the world are fascinated by favela culture, which has been popularised in numerous films, shows and games. The reality is that life in a favela is hard, despite it being often glamorised. To get a better look, we head to Rocinha, the biggest favela in Brazil. So many motorcycles. Quite a few tourists coming in. As the favela's built into the mountains, there's kind of a lot of people trying to go up on the motorcycles and all these vans, food lorries, buses trying to come down, so there's just masses and masses of traffic. It's got 30 degrees now and it's baking hot on the bikes. Ever so slowly working our way up the favela. Try and get to this viewpoint so we can overlook the whole favela. We're allowed to film in this part of the favela, but there's a lot of parts of the favela we're not allowed to film in. Yeah, that's on the main streets, we're alright. But as soon as you start going to the side streets, you're not going to be allowed to record. So there's going to be some shady business going on there. Here we are at Viewpoint at Favela. Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, so from here we are on the top of the hill right now, and we have a beautiful view from this landscape from the Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, the Christ Redeemer up there.
Yeah. Sugar Love Mountain in the middle right here, and Copacabana is just behind of this little mountain up here on the right side.
Just over there.
Yeah, Ipanema Beach. This is the lake Lagoa Rodrigues, and this neighborhood called Gado, the witch neighborhood in Rio. So we cannot see very clear today because of the clouds.
Yeah, of course.
But still beautiful view, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how much you can see on camera, but it's still a beautiful view.
It is.
And that's the richest neighborhood down there with all the skyscrapers and...
Wow. The important things to know down here is like an international American school. And for studying that school, it's very expensive.
Really?
You know?
So how much roughly per year?
Per year would be like 30, I don't know,
30,000?
30,000.
Wow.
You know?
That's crazy. So you got the favela just up here, and then down here is the contrast.
Yes, like I used to say, we are like a sandwich.
Yeah.
We are between two which neighborhood. Gada neighborhood, which neighborhood? São Conrado neighborhoods, another which neighborhood. And we are the humble, I don't want to say poor, the humble side.
Yeah.
We are in the middle, the peach, you know, the meat side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like two polar opposites really.
Yes.
And then you guys are in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Move a little bit to this side, but we don't get scared.
This view is insane. So all the blue tanks on the top of the buildings, you can see, they collect the rainwater, and then the people use that to wash, and they filter it to drink as well. So free water, we've got free electric, all that wiring down there, you can see that's plugged into the main system. So they just get all the electric for free.
Push the things back, and we have to walk into the place.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can't film in that bit because of the drug dealers, obviously.
Yeah, we cannot film inside of the small streets. I don't want to say drug dealers. I'm gonna say friends.
Yeah.
For you
Okay.
understand.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes. Yeah, we good?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I'm not going to be able to record in this space, so I'm going to be putting the camera down and record when we can. It was clear to me that despite Rocinha having been pacified and hosting many tourists, gang activity was still very present within the favela. I unfortunately was unable to record a number of things I saw. To end my visit to Rocinha, I visited a Capoeira show, a martial art involving elements of dance and music.
Esse aqui.
London, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Like London here and the coast as well.
Chique. Liga lá na sala. Cara, vou te falar, esse telefone aqui é brabo. Sim. Pô, esse aqui é o 14 que falou. Eu sou uma.
Rocinha is easily the most famous of Brazil's favelas. It's the biggest, and once upon a time, it was one of the most notorious. As we saw, it has now become a hotspot for people looking to visit a favela. A decisive subject, with some people considering it poverty tourism. If you're going to visit Rocinha or any favela, please remember that the struggles of these people are real. I now step into a lesser known favela, without a guide, to show the vibrant culture and people of Taveras Bastos. Taveras Bastos has been pacified for many years now, ever since a special branch of the police force set up a base in the heart of the favela. The police departed 10 years ago, but the community has managed to stay mainly violence-free, thanks to the efforts from the people within to educate the younger generation. Over the years, the favela has hosted many film crews, from the filming of The Incredible Hulk to the Snoop Dogg and Pharrell music video for Beautiful. During my visit, I bumped into Brazilian rap duo Bruno Ramos and Bruninho, who were shooting for their recently released track, Pra Ruas. The energy at this famous FIFA street football court was unmatched. Locals playing football and participating in the music video, while they ate sweets and even shot some photos on my camera.
Gustavo.
Hello.
Yeah.
Here is a social center
Yeah.
of the favela.
Want to help the children, get them learning on the computers. Yeah.
Vai falar que é diretor bilíngue. Amém.
These are laptops they can learn on.
The social centre was founded and funded by this man, Heltinho. His aim was to provide a safe place for children of all ages to learn and have fun. The centre provides computers, books and lessons for the children along with activities. Heltinho tragically lost his brother to a gun attack, back when the favela was still very volatile. He now uses his experiences to show the younger generation the harsh reality of gang culture.
Do computador, saiu daqui usando.
He said 7-year-old came here, didn't know anything about computers, and he taught her how to use a computer.
Wow.
She learned everything, like Google. And
Yeah.
Pessoas que foram inseridas no uso da tecnologia.
Is it for kids all ages?
Yeah.
Yeah, all
tem
ages?
todas as idades, né, que
Crianças
crianças
de todas as
all
idades
ages.
ali
Yeah.
pode.
Even elderly people, like 70-year-olds, 60-year-olds.
That's good. Really, really good. Yeah.
Porque a
Because this gives them the skills to, like, you know, get outside and
Ele
do.
falou que tipo, você tem que ser
Much better paid
uma
jobs.
habilidade ali pra pessoa que vai usar pro resto da vida.
Isso.
Entendeu?
Isso.
Because computer skills are pretty much essential now.
Ele
You want to do
falou-
anything that involves like a lot of money, like
Right.
counting or like videography, anything like
Falou que
just
hoje,
having basic
sem-
computer
Sem
skills.
o conhecimento de informática, sem saber, se você não sabe usar um computador, você não faz nada ali.
Consegue.
Pra editar, pra fazer um documentário, marketing, qualquer coisa que você
Nós levamos, a nossa intenção é levar acesso a essas pessoas a isso.
Yeah, his intentions are to bring access to those people that
Yeah, this is really,
don't
really
have
good
money
work.
for a computer or something.
For sure, yeah. So it comes out of your money,
É seu dinheiro,
and people help fundraise,
no, his money.
completely your money.
Aí nesse projeto aqui,
100%.
a criação, os projetos, nesse daqui a gente teve parceria com o movimento TTK, E aí nessa parceria nós conseguimos implementar esse
The
projeto.
whole project idea, the whole space and everything came from his money. But for the laptops, he had a collab with TTK.
Okay. So what are they? A football team?
No, it's like also like
A charity?
project.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice. Yeah, another social project.
But até eu expliquei.
Específico tem dialeto que não é
And then the books. Did you pay for the books?
mas é
São livros-
desse lugar, tipo, eles fazem a
São
produção.
livros que a gente empresta para a população. Moradores doam os livros. A gente teve que jogar muita coisa fora que era tinha mais onde colocar. E a gente empresta gratuitamente os livros de moradores.
People that live here and have books in their houses and they're not using anymore, they want to put it there.
Ah,
And
it's a
then other
donation
people
to-
that don't have access to information or
They can
books
come
here
and-
and need lends these books to them.
Come and borrow a book.
Those are a bunch of
Aí, chegou a pizza aí.
Yeah, it's really good work.
Ah, não, obrigado.
They got pizza.
Pizza. Ah, yeah.
For the final part of this trip, I made contact with a gang operating within one of Rio's most violent favelas, away from the centre of the city. They agreed to speak to me and said they would have one of their members to be interviewed on camera, as long as he was to remain completely anonymous.
So, obrigado for meeting with me.
Obrigado por fazer isso com a gente.
How old were you when you first started to get involved with the gang?
Quantos anos você tinha pela primeira vez que tu 12 anos. 12.
12. That's young. That's young. And is that like the common age for people to get involved with the gang?
Pra galera não ficar tratada. Ah, cara, isso aí já nasce do cara, já nasce com o cara tem uma idade certa pra tu tá pra teu bom basear isso, na verdade. Doesn't have a right age for you being part of this. You're just born, and if things comes out of you, like,
Yeah, so it can just happen like whenever.
yes, assim, do modo geral, né, normal. A gente também não tem idade, né? But tell about all situations that's not very common. Like the kid to be on the drug dealer side, like life, you know. But it's what's happening all the time.
So getting into the gang just helps you, makes it easier to grow up in the favela, right?
Virar bandido te fez crescer muito dentro da favela. Tipo, te faz ser diferente ou você tudo. Na real, sou uma pessoa na favela. Então, se eles falam bem pra mim, não rola. It's cool for him because he become to be a protection from the hood. You know? Yes,
So it gives him authority and a bit of status.
exactly.
How does it start getting involved in the gang? What are the first sort of jobs you do?
Qual é o primeiro trabalho que você faz quando você entra nessa parada? Cara, depende muito. Tem certas coisas que não fala mesmo, tem que só. Não, tipo assim, qual é a primeira? Tu entrou, beleza, qual é a tua função de primeira? Assim, tem escada até tu chegar lá em cima. Cara, depende muito, cara. Eu vou te falar, às vezes você chega já, a maioria das pessoas já é o fronteiro mesmo. Ele ela vai conquistar a favela, tá ligado? A humildade. It's like, basically what you say, you don't really have one thing to do, you have too many things to do, you know, and always have to follow who's on the top. You know, if you say, this is who's color, it's gonna be blue collar. Even the color is yellow, you have to follow the blue collar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then you got to work your way up the ladder slowly.
Exactly.
Did you always want to be part of the gang? Is it all you knew? Or did he have other options?
Você sempre quis ser parte dessa família ou você foi por necessidade? He was there for necessity.
There wasn't much choice.
It wasn't a choice, you know.
How does he feel about like tourists coming into the favela?
Como você se sente dos turistas vindo dentro da favela? Isso aí para tu é uma coisa ofensiva, atrapalha no desenvolvimento da comunidade ou ajuda? Como você tem esse ponto de vista? Vários lugares aí, né? lugares de ponto turismo, todo mundo sentir a vontade em todos os lugares, tem que sentir a vontade, a gente não se sente mal pelas pessoas, se não vem na maldade, vem na boa, tá entendendo? Não barato ele querer vir para se ajudar, perfeito.
Even with a good heart, come with the intention to help the people in the hood, to get the knowledge, to learn with us, is all fine. You know, you can come and go back anytime you want. But if you have bad intentions, it's gonna be a big problem.
See, yeah. And what would happen if, say, a tourist like myself came into the favela by himself, no guide? What would be the...
Você acha que o turista vem pra cá sozinho, sem um guia, tipo, pra conhecer a favela, assim, mais do modo livre, vir aqui conhecer?
Então, é como eu te disse, né? Se a pessoa chegar aqui, ó, de coração livre, tá entendendo? Vai ficar à vontade de qualquer lugar. Eu acho que deveria ser assim no mundo inteiro.
It's basically the same thing, like if you come with your whole heart open, you know, for long, and you know, you're gonna be very okay. But if you have bad intentions, unfortunately, you're gonna...
That situation.
You're gonna pass away.
Wow.
You're gonna see God.
What do you think of the current government?
O que você acha do governo do país?
Nossa, eu não tenho nem o que falar sobre isso aí. Acho que até em relação a isso eu nem...
About the government, they don't really have like an answer, you know?
Is that because there's no like connection between you both? The government are just not really within the favela, so...
O governo não é muito presente na favela, na sua opinião, ou você não tem uma relação boa com o governo?
Então, cara, em relação boa com o governo, que o governo tá aí dentro da favela, na maioria das favelas, então, é o que muitos veem o dia a dia, a realidade de muitos não estão vendo, mas é por isso que eu digo, não tenho muito o que falar sobre isso.
Yeah, like we don't really have much things to talk about the government because these motherfuckers don't do nothing for us. So the way you say that.
They never have, really.
We feel very like upset now because we want to do good for our kids from favela and for the people that, you know, for the older generation. These motherfuckers don't help at all. They just want to help their family, their friends, and the people that are around of them.
Keep the rich people rich.
Exactly.
Have you ever had to like use your weapons, guns?
Você já precisou usar tuas armas?
Alguma coisa?
É.
Em relação a...
Não, tu já precisou pegar e pá, acabou. Sei lá, uma coisa do jeito que tu...
Ah, sim, briga assim, né? Confusão do nada acontece. Aí é pra poder amenizar, né? Porque às vezes quando outra pessoa grita daqui, grita ali, aquela coisa toda. É mais impulso da maioria das vezes não, porque é perigoso também, né? Dependendo do lugar, você vai atirar, tudo vai e volta, sabemos.
He say, everything that's gold coming back. So if you shot somebody, you're gonna get a shot. You know, sometimes he had to choose the gun for shot up, for finish with like someone that was fight. You know, with Shumati mass, blah blah blah. And the guy's like, motherfucker, stop. If you don't stop, they're gonna know the rules like, no, the good way.
Yeah. And normally is the fighting between like other gangs and people from other favelas, or just like people in the neighborhood just fighting? And
Normalmente acontece muita guerra entre uma favela e outra favela.
Pô, cara, eu vou te falar, no Rio aí, muita coisa isso acontece, né? Então tem muita favela contra outra favela, contra estado, contra tudo na real.
So basically what he say, it's happened a lot between one favela to another one. But with the government as well, you know, the government, he wanna say it's like the couple, you know, it's happening when it happens to happen. If they step off the line, you already know the way, bro. Yeah.
so, as the voice of the favela, what do you want the rest of the world to know about favelas?
Se uma voz saísse da favela, o que você queria com essa voz? Na sua opinião, o que essa voz deveria dizer?
para o mundo que a favela teria que dizer muita coisa. Favela é amor, favela, sabe, é o sonho. Porque muitos artistas, muitas pessoas de valores, existe mesmo na favela e não é visto. A favela nunca foi bem vista, na verdade. Muita gente hoje grita, a gente grita, né? A favela venceu, mas a gente está vencendo. E de pouco a pouco a gente vai vencer. Entendeu? Mas o que a gente tem que dizer é que a favela é amor. A favela tem crianças boas, pessoas boas. Entendeu? Pessoas de valores. A favela tem pessoas de valores.
Favela, we want to say in the favela we have law, compassion. You know, if we could say something for the world, okay, like the inside of the favela have culture and life. We have a beautiful kid, we have a beautiful person here, you know, very happy. It's like, bro, telling my words, the government don't help at all with nothing inside of the favela. So everything that we do inside is for the future, is for the kids, and for everybody that belongs here. You know?
Se todas as pessoas do mundo pudessem vir aqui e sentir a presença de ser pouco da favela e essa do sentimento que a gente tem, entendeu? E eu acho que todo mundo ia ser muito mais ser humano, ia ver o sofrimento.
If everybody could come and see by the eyes the favela is not what millions say, they would be very proud of the people that live inside, you know? Because we really do the difference.
So despite what people may think about the favelas or the ideas they have from the media, at the end of the day you guys are a community. There's good people, you want to do better, you want to improve your home.
A ideia que a galera tem sobre a favela que nunca vieram aqui é tudo rascunho de mídia.
Verdade, isso aí, isso perfeito, falou uma coisa correta mesmo, correto. Muitas pessoas veem, na verdade, aquelas pessoas que só prometem, né? Promete isso, aquilo, e na verdade das vezes, eu acho que penso eu assim, que são aquelas pessoas que, eu não tenho, não tenho um guia, mas eu tenho uma pessoa que eu conheço e dessa pessoa ali, para eu conhecer a favela, conhecer tudo, eu vou prometer 1000 coisas. Existem pessoas assim, só para poder estar ali, tá entendendo? Então, é meio que se aproveitando até do tempo da galera, né, que todo mundo dá aquele tempo, é coração, porque a favela é coração demais. Quem tá dentro da favela, quem vive a favela sabe, a favela sofre. Então muitas pessoas dão esperança e na verdade só dão esperanças. Mas a gente continua vivendo, isso também não vai mudar nada, mas que existem pessoas assim que prometem só para fazer mídia, prometem. Entendeu?
Look how interessant the things he's saying. Favela is a big whore and have much love inside. And sometimes some people come to the favela just for promise a lot of things. And they use this promise to get as many information, everything with them, and just be there with this promise. So we don't like it at all. Of course, you know, if you want to do something for the favela, for the kids, do. Don't tell nobody, don't promise nobody. You know, just do because it's come from the bottom of your heart. You know what I'm saying? And just one more time, you can, I can, we can do whatever we want to do. Just favela is a heart, and above all heart, favela is a love. God bless America.
Most things are not necessarily only good or only bad. It's more complicated than that. It tends to be a mixture of both. Rio's favelas are a perfect representation of this. On one hand, you have gang members who run the favelas, profiting and selling drugs and exposing their neighbours to all sorts of danger. However, these men started off as children, who were born into a world of survival. With the lack of opportunities and societal prejudice against them, who's to say you wouldn't make the same life choices? After all, people are a product of their environments. On the other hand, the favelas are places with vibrant culture and people who are happy with just a little they have. People like Gustavo, a young man who is proud of his home, but strives to be better and bring his community up with him. Or people like Heltinho, who seek to educate the less fortunate and create safe places to learn for them. These are people who are doing amazing things, despite their hardships, and they refuse to give up hope of a better future. It was a pleasure to be able to take a brief look into the lives of the people of Rio and share that experience with you all. Until next time, obrigado.